The time, 8 o'clock on this Monday morning. And it's time now for the Peter Channel Border News on this Monday morning, April 24th, 2017. Good morning to you all on this lovely Monday morning, April 24th, 2017. The time is 8 a.m. on this Monday morning, and our top story on the Peter Channel Border News at 8 a.m. is Berlin with the future of European friendship that candidates leaders have cast aside their transition to state out of each other's elected and waited on with some of the solicited advice. Pick the candidate who wants to make the European Union. Fights over money to pay a border wall, as well as Obamacare subsidies, and a finish on the risk source of military. I threatened to trip up the congressional talks on the funding bill to head off at government shutdown on Friday. Meanwhile, on Friday morning, Donald Trump had something to say about his first order today. In a tweet, he wrote, "No matter how much he accomplishes during the ridiculous standard of the first 100 days that have been unlocked." Apple CEO Tim Cook threatened to pull the Uber's app from the App Store in early 2015 over to discover the right company where secretly fingerprinted iPhones that use the app and emerged on Sunday. Beijing. Chinese President Xi Jinping called for a restraint to the deal with the North Korea during a telephone call with U.S. President Donald Trump. Chinese state media reported Monday amid speculation that the North could soon carry over the sixth nuclear. Donald Jones said she can never rise to what would be like to watch a man who killed her boyfriend as he's executed by a lethal injection on Monday. Final results for the first round of presidential election confirmed the centrist candidate Emmanuel Macron and the nationalist anti-immigration candidate Marine Le Pen are headed after the runoff in the 2 weeks that what it else described. North Korea detained a U.S. citizen for unknown reasons that it was funded by Pyongyang in our report on Saturday morning. The number of anti-Semitic incidents in the U.S. skyrocketed by 86% in the first 3 months of the year, according to a new report released Monday by a prominent Jewish civil rights organization. Earlier this month, White House spokesman said Spencer's back outrage around the world after minimizing the atrocities of Adolf Hitler in the comments on Syria. The reviews of the American National Unity Tour, which Senator Bernie Sanders' Chairman Tom Perez, have been mostly negative. New York investigators like Calvin Cruz about what sparked a deadly fast-moving ass fire that killed 5 people and 3 children on a sunny spring afternoon. Elizabeth Taylor, Mrs. older sister Kate Busby, said her family experienced a roller coaster of emotions since the storm was turned over on Friday. During a small work lunch at the White House last month, the question of Trump security President Trump's most White House came out, and white attendees would whether Press Secretary Sean Spicer might be the first to go. Venezuelan President Nicolas Maduro called for talks with the opposition to back down, holding local elections amid protests in which over 21 people have died. A pilot died when his World War I replica biplane crashed near Paso Robles, California, Monday. Airport police said. President Jimmy Choo has invited potential buyers to step forward as part of a strategic review launched by the luxury fashion and accessories retailer on Monday. Eric Olson, CEO of Lafarge Wholesale, decided less than 2 years after taking charge of the world's biggest cement maker. Camel Soup Company is recalling some 4,185 pounds of chicken soup products according to an announcement of the U.S. Department of Agriculture. American Airlines said it granted the flight attendant who got the federal compensation of passenger on a flight from San Francisco to Dallas Fort Worth. Look at it. Stocks now. Dow 3.95 points of 25.47.76. SP 5 down 7.50 points of 23.69. Nasdaq down 6.25 at 5,910.52. President of the Congressional astronaut Peggy Wizard breaking time and space. Citizen scientists discovered an unusual new feature of northern lights and called mysterious estimator phenomenon Steve. Technically correct officer slightly interested take out and detected instrumental lives. Place yourself on the South Pole inside of icy moon outside of Europe, standing on a ridge overlooking a trench a few hundred kilometers long and 2 kilometers wide, part of the 3 similar trenches in a lighter pattern than planetary scientists. Johannesburg. 3 African countries have been chosen to test the world's first malaria vaccine. The World Health Organization announced Monday. Peter Channel News Time is 8:04 on this Monday morning. And New England Report, 3 Asco, Sturbridge, Massachusetts, Mass Pike, eastbound area of I-84. Tractor trailer world with the strawberries, a head loss section, EMS route. And now, look at your sports. Now look at sports. Boston Celtics defeat the Chicago Bulls in game number 4 of the Eastern Conference first round. 104-95 Chicago series stand. 2-game series while the Boston Bruins season comes to an end as they fall to the Ottawa Senators 3-2, and the Boston Red Sox defeat the Baltimore Orioles 6-2. And the Red Sox have 9 off. Best Buddy's been a great friend to Tom Barton. Brady's own shared with goals. Best Buddy's doing after which builds itself to not that helps people. Eater Channel News Time is 8:05 on this Monday morning, and it's time now for a traffic and transit report. Baby! Let's study off MBT where the subway system is looking in. Commuter rail, Fitchburg Line Train 410. 8 a.m. from Westchester is expected to depart Westchester 1525 minutes past coming through the early mechanical issue. Fitchburg train 408, 710 a.m. from Winchester to operate train 492, 755 from Littleton, scheduled between Littleton and North Station. Franklin train 740, 740 from Walpole to Barton. Walpole is operating train 35 minutes past coming through the late outbound train. Franklin train 706, 708 a.m. from Portsmouth to operate train 740 is coming between Northern Central to South Station. Franklin train 704, 630 a.m. from Portsmouth to operate 25, 30 minutes past coming between Northern Central and South Station. Franklin train 741, 845, 655 from South Station departed. South Station up at 20, 30 minutes late to the late inbound train. And on the ferries, they are all looking in here. All right, looking at highways and byways of New England here. 95 and a stop by side, slope between Bridgeport and Stamford. Barrett Parkway, west by side, slope between Bridgeport and Stamford. 84. West by side, slope from Newtown and all the way down Never. 84 east by side, slope between the Waterbury Stretch and the Nimbus from West Harvard to Downtown Harvard, Connecticut. 91 and a stop by side, slope West Lost to Downtown Harvard, Connecticut. 91 on the north by side, slope before I-84 Harvard, Connecticut. 91 on the north by side, slope every Connecticut. 291 in Springfield, Mass. Mass by west by side, Lowside. 291 in Springfield. 29 east by side, Lowside. Route 9 in Worcester. 146 on the north by side, so around 29 in Worcester. 198 east by south by side, Lowside around 290 in Worcester. 485 on the south by side, low around 290 in Worcester. 485 on the north by side. It's a little slow from Hopkins all the way after. Mass back 146 more fence back to left through 285. Lincoln 99 north by side, Lowside 122 in. 1 second stretch. 95 on the south by side, slope between the protected and downtown Providence. 146 south by side, slope 1595 downtown Providence. 95 on the north by side, slope from airport connected to downtown Providence. 95 south by side, a little slope from protected to Providence. 185 westbound side, a little slope from Seacock down to downtown Providence. 13 eastbound side, a little slope eastern at Newport Bridge. Mass back eastbound side, a little slope from Mass back eastbound side, slope from 485 in Westbrook, Audie, the Austin Brad tolls that hit been getting before. 93 downtown Boston, Mass back westbound side, so from South Boston to Logan Airport. Route 95 and the northbound side, it is so around Route 123 in Edinburgh and hit again. Stop and go between 45 and Mansfield and 128 in Canton. 24 and the northbound side, so from Harrison Boulevard, Avon Island, 128 in Canton. Route 3 to the northbound side, slow from Derby Street in England and the Main Street split. Route 6 to the eastbound side, slow up to 134. Then it's Southeast Expressway on the northbound side. And the southbound side, slow between Braintree and Dorchester and 93 on the northbound side, slow all the way at the Zake Bridge, Boston. 93 southbound side, slow between Methuen and Boston. 120 on the northbound side, slow between Route 1 and Peabody and Route 95 and Peabody. 120 on the southbound side, slow from Litchfield all the way down to Woburn. And then if it's going from Milton down to Waltham. 120 on the northbound side, slow between the Braintree split all the way after Route 20 Waltham. 93 on the northbound side, slow from Stoneham all the way after Route 128 Canton. Route 1 is south by side, so from Chelsea down to Charlestown. 485, Route 3 is south by side, so after 485 north to the Billiken, and hit from Route 128 in Burlington. 485 on the north by side, so after Route 2 in Littleton. And then 485 is south by side, so Route 93 out in Larks. And 485 is south by side, it's slow from 97 to Havel all the way to Larks. 185 on the northbound side, so after Route 2 in Littleton. 101 on the westbound side, and it's so after Route 3 out of Manchester, New Hampshire. 393 on the westbound side, and it's so from 202 in the line to Route 93 in Concord, New Hampshire. And 93 on the northbound, 95 on the northbound side, so after 202 Hampton, New Hampshire, and 295 on both ends also after the Falmouthburg Bay. And New York State 3 eastbound side, Little so just before Route 87 in Albany and Interstate 87 on the southbound side, also around Champlain, New York on Route 11. Peter Channel News Time is 8:10. And it's time now for a weather report here. Moderate heavy rain is forecast. There's possibly that this may result in urban port drainage issues across interior areas of southern New England. There's a risk of locally dense fog with visibilities of half mile, less than times. Okay, 7-day forecast goes like this for today. South sky about 70 degrees, calm wind. For tonight, increased sky about 44 degrees. Southeast about 5 miles coming calm. For Tuesday, rain likely may up to 10 a.m. Patch bug to 1 p.m. Otherwise, clouds got about 50 degrees and northeast about 8 to 10 miles gust side, 20 miles an hour. Just make sure there's 70% new percent through quarter-half inch possible for tonight. Rain patch bug before 9 p.m. Low at 47 degrees. And northeast about 7 to 9 miles an hour. Just make sure 9% new percent through the 22 quarters 1 inch possible. So, that's not going to stop you from, if you live in Norton, to go out to the polls and vote yes on this partisan 2.5 over. So don't let the rain stop you from getting out to vote and move our town forward. Okay, Wednesday, rain 164 degrees. Southeast about 7 to 10 miles on just spacious 8%. When night, rain like before 11 p.m. Then there's a drizzle after 11 p.m. Patch fog before 11 p.m. Then patch fog in the midnight. Otherwise, clouds got about 32 degrees and just spacious 6% for Thursday. Drizzle before 10 a.m. Patch fog before 11 a.m. Otherwise, mostly clouds about 69 degrees. Thursday night, there's a fog after 1 a.m. Otherwise, mostly clouds got about 54 degrees at 54 degrees. Friday, patch fog before 9 a.m. was mostly clouds got about 75 or about 55 degrees. Saturday, puts under mostly clouds about 76, about 51 degrees. And for Sunday, puts and skies are about 65 degrees. Currently in Taunton here, it's fair skies and it's 50. In Norton, it's fair skies and it's 43. And in Mansfield, it's fair skies and it's 51. And that is going to be it for the Peter Channel Morning News on this April 24th, 2017 on a Monday morning. Please have a good morning, good day, to all of you. Good day.